Diane in Denmark here, and rah rah rah, it is Thursday, or as we call it here in Denmark, Little Friday, and it's a fabulous, beautiful, sunny day today, and the sunshine is pouring in, as you can see. I've actually got some of the blinds down, so on one hand it's fabulous for me because I'm feeling like I'm totally recharged battery-wise with my sunshine injection. Not great for filming, but hey-ho, you know me, I don't use any fancy techniques for filming. I'm just here to try and encourage you to, you know, get your routines done and have a bit more fun. So what I wanted to check in with you today, because I didn't see you yesterday, I was busy yesterday. Hold on, let me put the pom-poms down so they're not in the way. We are in Flylady Zone 1 this week. Now, at the beginning of the week, when I checked the Flylady website, it was showing me a split week for 1 and 2. We're actually for a whole week in Zone 1. And Zone 1, if you've probably heard it all before, Zone 1 is like the entryway to your house. Maybe you have, you know, a kind of porch, a covered area, maybe the steps up from the garage, maybe you come into your house via the garage. Just think about that area. Also the hall, you saw me sitting in the hall talking about that the day before yesterday. And the dining room. Now I'm in our dining room. You've seen this room before, and this is also the room where, you know, we have books and things. And I just wanted to give you a little catch up of what I've been doing in this room and what I'm intending to do in Zone 1 for the rest of the week. But hold on, I'll just close the doors to the living room because, as you can hear, spring is sprung here, and Tweet and Sparky, our lovebirds, are also full of the joys of spring. So I'll just close the door so that we can talk, and I'll also move to somewhere where it's not quite so sunshiny. Just hold on. Oh, there we are. Okay, I hope you can see a bit in here. And also you need to excuse me if I have really fluffy hair this morning. When I was down for my skinny dip with Vibeke and Lena, beautiful, glorious sunshine, but there were huge waves, and I just didn't manage to turn away from a wave, and I got the back of my hair completely soaked. Anyway, it was all good. It was good fun, and we survived. And I think I've got the rest of my makeup left on, so we're good to go. When I was looking in here yesterday, I thought, you know, have a quick look, see if there's something I can declutter. And I couldn't actually find anything. If you want to see my declutter videos and cleaning in the zone, I'll put a link up there. You've seen me decluttering in this room, in the dining room. And one thing that I have done though is, because I've got so much room now in the drawers of the sideboard, as we call it in Scotland, you call it the sideboard. I've actually brought up the bags for the vacuum cleaner. Now, our vacuum cleaner lives in here in the dining room, unless, you know, we've got visitors and then we put it in the basement. But I like to have my vacuum cleaner easy, you know, to grab, so I can easily, you know, vacuum when I'm doing weekly and blessing hour, or if it needs an extra vacuum. And it makes more sense to me to actually have, you know, the bags and the implements for the vacuum right here in the room, instead of having to go and find it in the basement. So that's what I've done here. I've actually got room to put those in here now. So everything just kind of gets easier anyway, you know. The more you declutter, the more space you have, and you can really get things into a place that suits you, you know. But just because I didn't find anything in here to declutter, what I did was I brought up a box from the basement, because, you know, you can always declutter somewhere. And my son and I, we went through, he had, I'll show you, wait, he had this box which was full of the kind of mementos from the year he did of American high school. My son was away, I think it was the year 2016, 2017, he was in Washington State at Sumner High School, lived in Bonnie Lake with a very nice host family. And when he came back, we put all his things into a kind of memory box. And then yesterday we went through it, and he made a decision on, did he really need to keep the things, or, you know, and that's the thing, when you've got these kind of sentimental things, you don't need to go getting rid of it immediately. You don't need to get rid of it at all. But sometimes just, you know, taking that step back with hindsight, you know, 6 months down the road or a couple of years down the road, you can kind of step back and say, you know, am I just holding on to it because, or is it, you know, will it mean something to me, you know, looking forward in my future? So this is what he's keeping. And I'll just quickly show you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in. He's got a kind of memorabilia box downstairs in the basement, and that will go into there, and then I'll have a free box. But what he is keeping is like his, there's a book where they've all signed. I won't show you inside because I don't want to share names and whatever. He's kept one of the sports t-shirts that he used, and then he's got the one from the travel company that he went with, and then he's got a scarf and his, here we are, graduation gown. Here we are, it was purple, his colours, a little graduation gown and the sash. So that he's going to hold on to, which is good, fine. And there was also a little thing of Washington State. There we are. He was Washington State is the one, you know, Seattle. No, he wasn't in Washington DC. So that he's going to keep. He's taken a couple of t-shirts that he had because he came back with so many t-shirts. He's actually taking a couple of those to wear for sport now at high school. And then this lot here, these were t-shirts that he had kept, but he's ready to part with now. And it was, you know, things from the school, and oh, here's one from Bonnie Lake. And also in here, there was a sweatshirt from his school here. But he's ready to part with all of those. So all of those are going to, you know, we have recycling places where you can hand in clothes. They're not kind of good enough for the charity shop. Nobody's going to want to buy these. But these either go to people in need or they are made into racks. So those are all going out. So that's great. And then there's one other thing here. He actually came home with a game. Now, Spartans was the name of the, you know, the school team, you know, for their football team and stuff. And it's quite, you know, it's based on Monopoly. Anyway, I'll just show you it. And we had that downstairs, so now we're going to take it out and play it, you know, as a family. There we are, and bring back the memories. Because usually in the evening as a family, when we've finished dinner, you see me, you know, putting my picture up on Instagram of my shiny sink, and after dinner, we kind of all get together in the living room, and, you know, we'll be playing our iPads or reading a book or watching the TV, and then we'll have a cup of tea and a biscuit, and then we normally play something like Rummy Cup. So Spartanopoly is on the cards very soon, so he's also going to keep that. And then the other thing was just a folder of documents, so I won't show you that. So, as I said, sometimes you just need a little bit more time, like me with my shorthand books from the 1980s, you know, just give yourself time. Now, while we're in zone 1, this is going to be my little declutter job for today, and it's not actually anything to do with the dining room. And you can see in the dining room I've got my Easter decorations going. Hold on, I'll just give you a wee close-up. There we are, we've got the Easter decorations out and a wee bit of flowers from the garden. Everything is starting to bloom. And hold on, I'll go the other way and you see my little tree. There we are, that's my wee Easter egg tree, so with the pussy willow branches. Anyway, I'll show you what my task for today is. Right, so my little task for today is actually something which relates to the hall. I showed you in our hall cupboard, we have, you know, IKEA bags that we use for when we're shopping and all different things. You know, the IKEA bags can be used for anything. And I've kind of KonMari'd them, you know, folded them KonMari style, and put them in a little plastic box which sits in the hall cupboard. Now, we also have one of these holders from IKEA that I have filled up with, you know, shopping bags and ones that you get free, you know, if you're buying something in town. We generally speaking, we always take our own shopping bags with us. But you know, any ones that we do get, we try and use them, or use them for recycling, use them whenever we can. But this is beginning to get a bit of a mess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same with this. I've got another one of these little plastic boxes from IKEA, you know, the Samla series. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this and fold them KonMari style, you know, fold them nicely and neatly. And there's probably quite a few that I can let go of. And if I've got too many of these, what I normally do is use them, you know, the kind of cloth ones. I use them for taking things to the charity shop, so then they can, you know, when people come in to buy something, they can take away a bag. You know, without buying new, and also if I've got stuff that's going to the close swap party, things like that. So that is my little task for today. I'm thinking it's going to take me 5 or 10 minutes, and hopefully get through some more of those, and it'll be much easier to find things when we need it, you know, because we just want to make life easy for ourselves. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to finish off my morning routine. I was down swimming early with Vipika and Helena this morning, and I know a lot of you ask, you know, how do I fit in, you know, my bike ride and swim, you know, how do I fit that into my morning routine? You know, we don't have a set time for swimming in the morning, you know, sometimes we will be down there, I don't know, 8 o'clock in the morning, sometimes it's 9 o'clock, it really varies, sometimes it's the afternoon. If I'm swimming early in the morning, I just kind of interrupt my morning routine where I am, and then as soon as I come back in, before I get into anything else, then I just carry on where I left off. So, for example, today I thought I'll make this video first because it takes time to upload. And while the video is uploading, I will be finishing off my morning routine, which is, hooray, today I can actually hang my washing outside to dry. Woo! The simple pleasures, you know, it's the simple pleasures that really give me the most pleasure. And imagine, because I don't have a tumble dryer, so just being able to get my washing outside and actually folded and put away the same day, that is like a miracle for me. So think yourselves lucky if you're using a tumble dryer. Anyway, so I'm going to get on and finish my morning routine. I hope you have a fantastic little Friday, as they call it here in Denmark, and I'll see you on Instagram the rest of the day, and I'll see you back on YouTube tomorrow. Okay, so Diane in Denmark saying, live long and prosper, may the Danish Easter hygge with you, if you're maybe doing a wee Easter egg tree this year, or maybe just doing some nice candles and a few wee flowers from the garden, although I know a lot of you still have snow right now. But anyway, I shall see you tomorrow. Okay, bye for now.